Welcome in, everyone, for some 2K basketball. Sure to be an entertaining contest. Some collegiate talent included in the lineup. We'll watch Atlanta in this one as they go up against Los Angeles. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And it's Atlanta to start out.
I got him.
Maxey with it. Kicks it out to Williamson. Shoots over top. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Now here's Curry. 6 to shoot.
Come on,
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
He changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Goes up with the shot. Pulls it down.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky right there.
Johnson's shot is off.
Hey, yo, right here.
Shoots. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
This is why you gotta be right up on Curry, because he's a dangerous threat off the dribble.
Here's Barrett.
And
Barrett slams it in.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
Yeah, he spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
And this is really what Hamilton does so well. A premier mid-range scorer who just finds ways to create space for that shot.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a
Maxey looking it over. Onside, Barrett. To the right side. Just 5 on the clock. Williamson. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good that
Here's Barrett. After Rip Hamilton scored. 59 seconds left in the first quarter. Johnson up top. Shoots over Bird. And the rejection
Shot clock violation.
by Bird. And here is Curry. Lets it fly from 18.
This is too easy.
Bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Curry's got 6.
Hey, any possession that results in points is a positive one.
Hey, balance it
That
out.
one good for 2.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Again, Los Angeles.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Back to Johnson.
No.
Ball outside.
Hey, Tom, this side.
Gets it off. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Los Angeles leads by 2. Stay with us as we get set to... And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, What have they been doing or not doing?
They've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain.
And block. That one goes careening off the glass. Fires the three. It's tipped. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Now, SGA. Pass to Oden.
Yo, look at the clock, B.
Shot clock at 3. Over
There
and
you
sinks
go.
that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Oden's got the lead up to 6 now for Los Angeles. Ball outside. Johnson right side. And stolen by Gordon. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Nobody stopping Embiid on the break there.
And talk about effort. Embiid staying with that one.
Hey, yo, right here.
Pass to Paul. Driving in. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist.
Well, great job of recognition, finding the open man.
On its way from Hayward for 2. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Hayward's got his first points in this one. And so Larry Bird decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Atlanta making a switch here. The Atlanta tries now here's Paul. And stolen by Hayward. The fifth. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
An outstanding transition player. When Gilgeous-Alexander is on the attack, good luck trying to contain him.
I got the outside.
7 shot on the way. And the jumper is good. Los Angeles leading by 8. And Jalen Johnson is already a nightly double-double threat, and his game just continues to expand.
Oh, look, Jalen Johnson, Kevin, is an all-star level guy. I mean, efficient on the offensive end, brings consistent energy every night, makes very few mistakes, and plays both ends of the floor.
Outside, Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. And it's blocked by Gordon.
Yeah, Gordon has top-notch defensive instincts and very active hands.
And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter, it's about 3 minutes gone by. And that one, good.
I like his focus in the paint. He didn't want to waste a high-value opportunity.
Here's again, Los Angeles.
And someone who uses with the mid-range.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hayward.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offensive rhythm flow.
Clock at 6.
All right, come to this side.
To the paint. Kicks it out to Johnson. Goes back up. And it's good on the way up. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
All right, we know Johnson favors these close-in looks. He likes a sure thing.
And the jump by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, he's not going to miss that.
To the middle. Pass to Barrett.
Get there, get there.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Stolen by Gordon. And so that brings the first half to a close. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 10. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Here's Curry. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Goes up on the wing. One counts. Towns has got the first points to start out the third quarter for Los Angeles.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Barrett. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Bird. Still without a basket. Lets it go. No good from the wing. The Atlanta trails by 12. Outside, Maxey.
Set up! Out!
Back to Barrett.
Come on!
Outside, Maxey tries the spin move.
Come get it!
And that's good for 2. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. And Stan, we know Jalen Johnson comes from a basketball family.
Well, they did a great job, Kevin, of teaching him the game because Jalen Johnson can really play. And I'm sure everyone in his family is extremely proud of what he's doing in the NBA.
Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Well, you can count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has the chance.
That's all you!
Towns wide open. And yep, finally got it rolling around the rim. Towns has got 4 points this quarter. And so
last 2 minutes on my drop 10. We round up along, yeah, I got them. Quick shot, big shot, freeze in your face while your wrist locked. Last 2 minutes on my drop 10.
Los Angeles making a switch here. The Atlanta trails by 10. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Mr. Williamson. Dunked by Williamson.
Yeah, and that's about as natural as breathing to him. Zion lives above the rim.
Set up!
Outside Curry.
Shoot it!
Outside Gordon.
Woo! On the wing!
With the dunk.
Well, sometimes when you see the athleticism these guys have, it reminds you that this league has some of the best athletes in the world.
Here's Williamson. Finished off by Williamson.
Well, we'll never get tired of those dunks from Zion.
Get the perimeter!
Odin is up on top.
Press that force, man!
Odin goes in there. Odin's got 6.
I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
Right here, baby!
Outside, Maxey. Plenty of space. No good, a bit short. Los Angeles leading by 10. Here's Odin. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Odin's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's the reason they're out in front right now.
And this is the kind of defense you love seeing. He went after that block and got it.
Here's Curry. Atlanta with the rebound.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
And here's Maxey. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer.
And a big-time three to cut it to single digits. They've kept it within reach, but they've got to pick up the intensity in this final quarter.
And so... And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. The Atlanta pass the ball. And so Larry Bird decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Who's got
Inside
ball?
Smart.
Shot!
It's over Gilgeous Alexander. Nice shot by Smart.
Yeah, some offensive diversification for Smart there. Not his usual kind of shot.
Here's Win.
Put it back.
And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic.
Timeout.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Timeout. Start.
Curry with it.
I got it. Go, keep moving.
Pass to Towns. Just 5 to shoot. Puts it down. The Atlanta trails by 9.
Come to me.
And here's Smart. Trying to break free.
Yeah, Smart blowing the whistle and has the strength to complete the play.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, I've been a little surprised by how many mid-range jump shots they're taking and hitting. But so far, that seems to be the recipe that's working.
They've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
And it's blocked by Gordon.
The thing is, Gordon's mobility allows him to make plays like that. Quick reaction to block the shot.
Go. Get it going.
What a high release.
Timeout.
Well,
Start it.
so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
And so Larry Bird decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Atlanta making some changes. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Got it to go off the glass.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Now Crook.
Get through.
Push it. Go.
Misses the three.
And you can tell on that
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
The #1 pick in the 2015 NBA draft. Towns continues to prove why he's a top big man in this league.
Outside pitch. Wembanyama.
And this is important for Wembanyama's development, wanting to step up and be a leader.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line. Converting on all those free throws helps them build this lead.
And now the fast break, and beat with the ball. 12 minutes to go.
This has reached desperation time for them.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on.
Embiid with the steal, and they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's an 8-point game.
Timeout. Timeout.
Atlanta calls
Start it.
timeout. 23 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them.
They're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
Maxey fire. Here's Williamson. Buried outside. And stolen by Hamilton. And Wembanyama. A three-pointer. Good.
And you don't anticipate a guy over 7 feet tall pulling up and drilling a shot like that.
And so Los Angeles takes the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team.